Talking about it. So, then there's the oh yeah. So my point was it started for me with Sons of Anarchy. So after Sons of Anarchy, then came, or I guess I'd go Sopranos, then Sons of Anarchy, and then Breaking Bad, and then Better Call Saul, and just before Better Call Saul, I think, was Game of Thrones. I usually get into a show when nobody is watching it anymore, so that way I can just binge it and I don't have to worry about the next week and what's gonna happen and what am I gonna miss, and the little things like that. I just didn't have that to worry about anymore. Honestly, I've had fun on this thing talking for a long time about my favorite show, so it's sad we didn't get any goddamn viewers. We never do. Um, we're gonna do probably another 10 minutes. That's about it. Um, I'm gonna continue to post this out more, sending out links to as many people as I can. Um, but I also got some music shit, so I don't really have too much time to spend on this. This is something I really like to do in between writing and living my life and working and chores and all that. I usually tend to need a break, and if this would become the way I want it to be, it would be a great way to kill a few hours, learning from other people and being able to speak to other people has always been just an absolute fascination of mine, because so many people come from so many different places, and um, you know you can say it gives that whole snowflake effect where everybody's different, but to me it's human nature to want to talk. um, So yeah, it's sad. It's not gonna be the way we want it to be right now, but I'm working on it. Once we start talking to people that can get the show promoted, maybe we can get some more people. All right. So as for anyone that watches the show now, thanks. We'll see what happens in the future. All right. Because this is not what I had in mind. This is definitely not what I had in mind. And yeah, it's definitely not what I wanted. Yeah, definitely not what I wanted it to be. I wanted a lot more people to just join the damn conversation. Yeah. So, so a lot of times people tell me, "Oh yeah, I couldn't get in," and all this stuff. And if that's true, um, you know, I guess I'm sorry. And yeah, it just sucks that that's just the way it always seems to be. Seems like the shows that I always liked always got canceled. So I don't expect anything I do to last that long. So, yeah. I mean, I mean, with Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul leaving this huge hole in TV, and the fact that we're not sure if they're going to be picked up by the House of Dragon. We're not sure if they're going to be able to save it. The new Lord of the Rings is coming out, I believe on Amazon or Showtime. I don't know. They're going to be coming out with their show, and uh, I just feel like it was a missed opportunity that should have been done a long time ago, honestly. You had, you had a trilogy, and then you had, some other movies. I really only watched the first three. And then they had The Hobbit, and then they had, other stuff. Um, I was always a huge Harry Potter hater, and when I saw Lord of the Rings, I was like, this I can tolerate, and then I ended up even liking it. And the joke that Randall says in Clerks 2 about it is, I gotta give it to him. He was totally right on that one. I mean, regardless on how much I care for the show, yeah, it was so boring the trees even walked in certain scenes. Like there's movies like that everywhere. Star Wars is like phenomenous. It's just they're phenomenous for doing that. That, in my opinion, has become like their shtick to have these really boring, you know, to me, one way conversations that don't bring anything to the table. Um, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to watch, House of Dragon the way I watched Better Call Saul. Seen as their dialogue is elegant, but it's also rather pretentious, knowing that there's certain times where I swear to God, nothing was said in 5 straight minutes. Nothing was at all said, and that counted as a uh, full on, conversation. And the more I listened to it, the more I just kept saying, "Wait a minute, he's not. No one's actually saying anything. So what's going on here?" Um, it reminded me of the architect in, what is that? The Matrix 2 Revolutions. Or no, that's the third one. Matrix 2 Reloaded. When they meet the architect, and he just blows hot air for like 20 minutes straight, just talking nonsense. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a three-syllable word or four-syllable word that means absolutely nothing. There's a lot of those. And that's why I tend to be more of a straight shooter and use terms like bullshit. Um, I'm sure uh, YouTube can monetize my stuff all they want. I highly doubt I'm on their radar. And if I am on the radar, then hey, at least somebody's watching the show. That means at least the monetizers are watching it. Alright, guys. All I can say is hope to keep growing. We're going to keep doing this thing. And one day, you'll be watching. Alright? Catch you.